It's Erin here from Photography Design. First of all, please forgive my layout here. I'm actually on the road for work, so it's the end of the day. I'm in my hotel room, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys what was going on with my September Plan With Me, because I've added a few things since my Plan With Me video back on August 16th when I filmed it, and I just kind of want to show you the lay of the land. I've added some things that I think are going to be very interesting for this month, so I just want to give you guys kind of a quick flip through. I added my globe, and if you haven't already, please go to my Instagram at Photography Design, because I have a little a picture of what I did inside of these continents. It's a little Zentangle design, but you can't see it because it's invisible ink. And I don't have my black light with me, so please go and check that out on Instagram. It's a really cool layout, and I love it to death. So please go check that out. I also added some invisible ink to September and on some of these little airplanes. So I also did my mood tracker. I added these yes, get it done, how annoying, living life, come on man, as like my categories. So I wanted it to kind of express like how I actually talk, but then I got a different idea for my mood tracker, and I'll show you that in a few pages. So I'm still gonna do this for my mood tracker, but I think I'm going to like the other one better, so I might move that way for all of my future layouts, but we'll see how it goes. I also added to my tracker Healthy Eats, new listing on Etsy and my website, Pinterest, and development. Now this development one is the one that I wanted to highlight for you. I wanted to really showcase things that I was doing well. So whenever I do something to develop myself in a certain category, and by category I'm talking about like these categories that I color code: home, personal, business, work, and leisure. I wanted to really highlight myself, like how I'm developing that day. If I'm taking a me day, you know, which I don't normally do at all, I'm almost always working. So if I do that, you know, I'll consider myself developing in my leisure activity. For example, if I do business and I do a Skillshare class that I find it very informative, something like that, then I'll fill in pink. So that's what I'm going to use for this bottom circle here, is the whatever I feel I've developed most in that day. And if I haven't taken strides in anything, then I guess I won't fill in any color, but my goal is that at least one of my circles will be filled on this tracker. So that's my idea for development. My body measurements and workout logs stayed the same. My time and sleep tracker, I added the hours down here. I don't really care about when I go to sleep and when I wake up, mostly because I kind of have a set schedule, so I know around what time that's happening. I just care about the amount of hours that I'm sleeping, so I decided to switch to 1 through 9 and then do the quality percentage, minimum heart rate, and maximum heart rate, which I can tell by my Apple Watch. Again, I got this idea from Kara, and the app that I use is AutoSleep. Let's see if I can get it on here. My AutoSleep app. So I don't know if you can really tell what's going on here, but it links to my phone and it gives me like a 7-day average, how I slept last night, things like that. So on my phone, it gives me like a more detailed breakdown. And then my time bar, I'm not going to do it associated with what time of the day I did it, more that I did it for this many hours. So for work, if I work a 10-hour schedule, I'm going to do one bar that says 10 hours. if I work an additional 3 hours on my business, then I'll do one bar that says 3 hours. So I'm going to chunk it out by the amount of time that I worked on that particular activity. So this is a new addition from my Plan With Me videos, the 18 before 2018. I saw this from Kara at Bohoberry, but she got it from someone else, and I'm forgetting the name, so I'll link that in the description below. But mostly these have to do with like every facet of my life. So everything that falls into one of these several categories: home, personal, business, work, leisure. The bottom two are leisure, but the rest of them are goals associated with one of those things. So eating healthy, working out 5 days a week, getting back into protein shakes, which I loved before but have fallen down the wayside a little bit. So these are my goals spread, and I love the way this turned out. I also did a black light on this, outlining the gray numbers that are in the background so that it gives a little bit of a pop once I put the black light on it. So that's pretty cool. I did a video of that on my Instagram at Photography Design. And I'll link all of the info for 18 before 2018 in my description as well. I did not plan for this spread. I was working on my mood tracker and I accidentally skipped a page. So I kind of like the simplicity of this and a reminder when I flip through my notebook to shine brightly. So I might just leave it that way. Maybe I'll do some doodles on here. I don't know yet, but I kind of like this reminder to shine bright. And on my mood tracker, so this is my main difference that I'm going to be trying to do moving forward. And I got this idea while I saw Kara filling out her gratitude log every day, how she did it in different fonts and designs, and it took up one whole page of her thing. And I kind of don't like that I'm pigeonholing myself a little bit with these feelings, because none of this right now, like this doesn't say stressed, and I know I feel stressed quite often because I have a lot on my plate, but I didn't put it on this mood tracker, and so I feel like I can experience so many ranges of emotions that I'll never have enough colors to color code my mood tracker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write whatever word or emotion or mood that I feel. Like if I'm really pissed off and I want to say, oh hell nah, I'm going to say, oh hell nah, and I'm going to write it out on here. And then my idea is to color code it with the activity. So if I feel, oh hell no, about something that happened at home, or maybe I'm really pissed off because something happened in one of my favorite TV shows and it's leisure, I will write oh hell nah in the green so I know what I was working on or what I was doing when I felt that mood. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what mood I'm more commonly feeling when I'm working on a certain activity. So that's my idea with my mood tracker. If you have any other ideas for me, I'm gonna mostly do words, but I might throw out an emoji, draw an emoji here, or if I'm mad, maybe I'll do like a scribble, something that lets me just do what I feel on this spread instead of really limiting myself to these feelings that I pre-thought of before the month even started. So that's my idea there. I'm going to fill out both and see which I like better. Maybe I like the idea of not having to figure out how to classify my feeling, and that I just pick one of these. But I know several times in August when I did my mood tracker, I have felt stressed, and I did not have stressed on there, so I put frustrated, but I'm not really frustrated, I'm just stressed. So I want to feel like I'm classifying myself better. So hopefully the many moods of me allows me to do that. So thank you so much for stopping by with me, for looking at my September updates. And I hope that you guys feel creative and inspired by this. Let me know in the comments or by subscribing that you like this. Give it a thumbs up. And I will see you all for my next video.